Duchess of Sussex is denying that she lied when she told Oprah Winfrey that she was an only child during that explosive interview. But her estranged half-sister, Samantha, has taken umbrage at the claim and is seeking $75,000 in damages. Meghan's legal team is trying to dismiss the case, arguing that her account, sorry, I might have to read this, was not meant to be objective fact, but a subjective statement of her feelings. I don't know why I'm laughing, actually, but it's just, it just seems such a load of rollocks, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know. There's two things here. One is that $75,000 in damages doesn't seem an enormous amount, considering that apparently it's, you know, worldwide umbrage that has been taken here. But secondly, you know, why not just say, I'm sorry, they didn't grow up together and she felt like she was an only child, and leave it at that, rather than, OK, so it's not a statement of fact, but it's a kind of a statement of what she felt was actually true, because, for goodness sake, we're in the realms of...
But doesn't that feel like, you know, like when you're in one of those domestics that's been going on for 2 hours and you've forgotten what it was? You go, look, it was just how I felt at the time. It's a subjective account of what I thought to be the truth at that exact moment. I think the fact that she's had to frame it in that legal way suggests that it probably wasn't the most accurate thing in the first place. I mean, 75 grand, as you say, is a weirdly arbitrary figure. I don't know who comes up with this sort of... It's almost like it just comes from an algorithm. Oh, yeah, that's 75 grand.
50 grand, that'll do me. I feel, you know, I'm aggrieved enough for worldwide approbation and unpleasantness. 50 grand, that'll do.
I mean, the thing is, if it was that bad, you think, like, 75 grand isn't enough. It's a weird figure, isn't it?
But it just feels to me like Samantha Markle just wants to be upset about something. She wants a bit of cash. $75,000 is what she needs to sort out this, that and the other thing. She's decided she's miffed about this. 75 grand will cover it. And also, like, I completely agree with you, is that why don't our legal team say, well, you know, Samantha Markle was 17 years her senior. They were in and out of each other's lives because of school and because of the parents were together and they weren't. You know, they didn't grow up together. And Meghan didn't actually say, I am an only child. She said, I grew up as an only child. But if you have an older sibling, that actually makes sense.
Do you think she's gone for the 75 grand because it feels achievable? That if you'd gone for 175 grand, then it may well be something that's not going to happen.
There's an interesting... like an exact sum that you've got that you owe.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean?
It
just happens to be the same as what you've got left for a car fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. Yeah, that's the next 60 months. Comes to 75 grand. What I don't get about this, and I don't understand about the American... I always thought the American legal system was very protective over the freedom of speech, that you can say all sorts of things. I envy, I know James and I have discussed this on radio as well, the things that can be said on the radio. You think, man alive, they can say that and get away with it. You can talk about court cases in the States. The fact that you can't say I felt like an only child seems extraordinary.
It does seem slightly extraordinary, except it's another... There are two sides to this. On one side, I feel slightly sorry for Meghan that she's being dragged into this. And as you say, for only 75 grand, I mean, like, come on, proper money or go home. Big or go home. The second side, though, is here is somebody who chipping away at every single aspect of what she talked about. It's like, my truth, my truth, my truth. Shut up! We're all fed up with Meghan's my truth. And I feel the brand Meghan has been really undermined by this. Like, all the way through, there are lots of little stories where she's kind of told her style of things, and it's not really factually correct, and it's just undermining her at every corner.
You know why everybody's fed up of like, you know, Meghan my truth, and what you said is because people want to go back and rehash the interview over and over again. Most people just watched it once and let it go. Like, people are obsessed with it, with Harry, with them, and it's just strange to me. And like, I think this case is a prime example of that, is that the sister is aggrieved of something that was said, I mean, was it last year, the year before? I can't even remember.
And we're still talking about it.
And we're still talking about it.
So it's artful.
It's your fault.
It is. It's your fault.
It's our fault.
You started it.
Look,
Always.